Hello, we are here today to talk to you about Healy in the Age of Aquarius, and I'm very excited about this. I am Karina from Amsterdam, and I am an intuitive coach and business coach, and I work with Healy for that. And this is Maaike.
Thank you, Karina, for inviting me. Um, my name is Maaike, indeed, and I'm an astrologer and a coach as well. And I work with passionate people who are really willing to make a difference in the world. And today we are going to talk about how we can make a difference in the world in
Yes,
this Age of Aquarius.
yeah, because making a difference is what the two of us, are all about. So we'd love to share how we see the
Yeah,
work with Healy, because I know many people love the Healy. They love what the Healy can do, but they also experience some limiting beliefs and well, difficulties in sharing the Healy with the world because of the social sharing system, and we like to talk about that. So first of all, the Age of Aquarius, what is that? Well, it's actually one of my favorite subjects. It's something I've been in the know about for almost 20 years. When I found out that the world is so much different from what is portrayed in the media and by politics. The Age of Aquarius is about the Great Awakening, which has been prophesied for ages by all the indigenous tribes, by the Cree, the Hopi, the Sioux Indians. And they've been telling us about a golden era, a new age, a new dawn, in which people of the world who saw things differently, the rainbow tribe, people of all races, all colors, all backgrounds would come together and create heaven on earth. And I think that this is the era we are living in right now. This is happening right now. And if you feel into this, and only by looking at this year, 2020, we can see that there's a lot of change going on, and there's a lot of things changing. And we are at this moment in this shift from 3D to 5D. And what is 5D? Well, 5D is all about starting to live from love instead of from fear, tapping into abundance, seeing that there's a possibility for peace on this earth. Abundance means everything. It means money, food, nature. Everything can be balanced again. So that is of the greatest good for all sentient living beings on this planet. So it's also about the rise of consciousness. And we all know that Healy helps people tap into consciousness and raises your consciousness. So the ultimate goal of the Age of Aquarius is for us to be and become co-creators of this new earth. So, Maaike, I'm quite curious what the stars and planets can tell us about the Age of Aquarius.
yeah. Well, we are in the middle of a transition from the old age of Pisces into the age of Aquarius. And this is really a call to let go of all the old paradigms and invite the new. And so during this year, 2020, but in the years to come, 2021, and a couple of years after, we are still in this transition. So what we are doing is that we are moving from old structures based on power over, based on hierarchy, on competition, control, consumerism, greed, individuation, not connecting with each other and with the earth, not connecting our body, mind, and spirit. And Aquarius is really about letting go of that old paradigm and bringing in the new. And so, the first step we have to take is acknowledge that we created those structures, and we'll be ready to let them go. Especially the structures around hierarchy and power and control, because this new Age of Aquarius is really about power with each other. It's about togetherness, about co-creating of this new world, about finding like-minded people, about building a community, and then building a community on new values, about working together, about sharing, and about caring. So, yeah, that's really the essence of Aquarius. It's about our own small communities and understanding that every place on earth has its own special energy, and everybody in this world has his own special energy, and it's about honoring that diversity. That it's really okay that you are you and I am me, and we are different, and that's okay. And because of the differences, we can go the extra mile. Um, and yeah, so Aquarius is about celebrating the diversity. It's calling us for to connect with each other, with our countries, with the people we have surrounded ourselves in. It's about ways to find ways to co-create with each other, so that we are benefiting the whole. It's a humanitarian sign, actually.
Yeah. And this is what Healy is all about, of course, of
This is what he is all about.
being in service to the world with a community of like-minded people that are willing to do something and change their own lives, and in doing that also changing the lives of people around them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And what you're telling about us all being different, we're indeed all different, but the same. And that
Yeah,
is beautiful. That
yeah,
this is really the age of oneness.
yeah,
We realize that everybody is equal.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
Yeah,
talking about some of the old constructs, you are also talking about one of them is freedom.
yeah,
Um, we have been raised in our communities, in our societies, at least in the Western world, we have been raised to not believe in freedom. We don't believe we are free.
wow,
We have become slaves to the system, and many people are trapped in this system. And we go to school when we're really young. We go to school in most countries, that is like 3 or 4 or 6 years we start school, and after school there's middle school, and then you go to university, and then you go to work. So instead of working to live, we started working. Instead of working to live, we started living to work,
yeah,
which is like it's like a prison. It's
yeah,
like prison, and there's a dogma that says that we really have to work hard in order to take care of our families, in
yeah,
order to thrive. We have to work hard, and then still, this thriving is something that is only for the lucky few, for the rich few,
yeah,
and this is all a lie. And more people have come to realize that they don't want to be in this prison anymore, and especially the lockdowns. And we can really thank the virus for that. Many people sitting at home, not having to go to the office anymore, realized, I don't want to do this anymore. I've had many clients this year telling me that, like, I go to work normally, I'm in traffic for hours, I don't get to spend time with my family. I'm in traffic jams. I'm in meetings all day indoors. And now I can go outdoors and have some fresh air and make my own time. And I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to go back to my boss, and I don't want to go back to this prison. And there's, of course, many people, about 30 to 50% in most Western countries, that cope with anxiety, depression, burnout. I mean, that is, it's still on the wall. Many people are not happy in this system. So, what about if we could change this? And then many people tell me, yes, I have dreams and I want to do other things. Uh, and then I ask them, that, what is the one thing that keeps you back? And all of them tell me it's money. It's the ability to earn money. And how about, if you can shift all of that and start earning your own money in your own company, sharing Healy with the world. So sharing new tools for the new earth, and earning a good income for yourself and your family too. So, Maaike, what does the Age of Aquarius tell us about freedom?
Well, Aquarius is freedom. I can tell you a little story about it. The planet that belongs to Aquarius is Uranus, and in Greek mythology, it's Prometheus. Uranus is or was discovered during the French Revolution. And when a planet is discovered, it always the main theme of that period is carried by that planet. And Uranus was really a rebel. He was an obstructor. He was a pain in the ass for I can't find words, but for the established people. So Uranus, he believed in freedom, in equality, and in brotherhood. So what he did, he stole the fire from the gods to bring it to humanity so that they could create like the gods. And that's true freedom. Freedom to create whatever you want. We have the same ability and the same rights as the gods.
We are God. God
because we
within us.
are gods. Exactly.
Yeah.
We are equal.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's up to us to find that freedom, that spark of God, of the divine, and go out and
share it with the world.
And exactly.
This is the spark of divinity. This is really, if you were to bring the Great Awakening and this whole golden era to one phrase, it is about realizing that we are the spark of God.
Yeah, exactly. And Uranus is helping us with that. And Uranus was a rebel. And that's uncomfortable. But you can't create a new paradigm or a new life or whatever without rebellism.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So we need to find
the great ones that change the world.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. And many people, maybe if you are sharing Healy, many people might say to you, like, what is she doing now? I mean, before you were doing this and this, and now you're sharing this old tool, this consciousness tool. What is this all about? But we're the pioneers. We're the pioneers in this field of the new. And Healy really is technology. It's technology that's mainly still hidden from us, mankind.
And that's one of the other things.
Sorry?
That's one of the other qualities of Aquarius, technology and innovation.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. So we have the future in our hands, people.
Exactly. Yeah, we are at the very first start of this new future.
Yeah, we're the forefront.
Exactly. Yeah.
So the second construct is abundance. Because we've been told that, especially people that are light workers, healers, consciousness practitioners, we've been told that we need to help people. And somewhere somebody decided that, being a force of good in the world, helping other people is something that you cannot earn money with. It's not spiritual to earn money. And this is a big lie. Because to be honest, it doesn't matter where we come from. It doesn't matter if you're born rich or poor. I was brought up with a paradigm like once you're born for a dime, you will never become a quarter. It's not true. We're all here for abundance. It's our birthright.
Yeah.
And everybody can tap into abundance.
Yeah.
And you can see in our society how we are programmed to believe the other side. We believe that if we earn money, if we live in abundance, that somebody else doesn't have it. It's always or. It's never and. Well, abundance is speaking about abundance for everybody. It's not that if you become rich, I have to stay poor. It's not like that. We can all become abundant. And same with the resources on this planet. There is enough for everybody. There doesn't need to be any hunger. There doesn't need to be war. Everybody can live in peace. Everybody can live with enough to eat and to feed their families.
Yeah.
So for you, if you are a coach, a healer, a light worker, but also social entrepreneur. Or maybe you're just a house mom or dad wanting to earn some extra income. You can tap into that abundance with Healy.
Yeah,
And you
exactly.
can scale your business. If you're a coach, if you're a healer, and you have your own practice, you can see that this year it maybe was hard for you to receive customers because of COVID regulations, and you could not see people or only restricted. Well, Healy gives you the chance to scale your business, to bring your business online, and it will really save you time if you can help people from the comforts of your own home or your own office, and people do not need to come to you. So you can really scale it up. So you can start helping more people, and that is also abundance. What does Aquarius say about abundance? I think it is abundance, probably.
It is abundance. Yeah, exactly. And we needed to experience the opposite of abundance in this last 2000 years in the crisis era. So I think that we are only going to change when the need is high, and now the need is high. But abundance from the Aquarius perspective, if you have a look at the constellation of Aquarius in the air, Aquarius is pouring the living waters out over the earth. And it never stops. So there is no shortage. There is plenty of this living water. And this living water, this is the energy that is pouring out over the earth and over humanity. And the only thing that we really need to do is to shift into the receiving modus and allow ourselves to receive.
Yes.
That's it. There is enough for everybody. Yeah. It will never stop.
We've been so raised to give also and not to receive. Not to receive, because we don't even believe that we can receive so much.
You cannot give without receiving.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like a fountain.
Yeah.
And you have to fill yourself up. It's like a fountain going like this.
Yeah.
And you have to fill yourself up, and then you can give, and then you receive again. And it needs to be balanced.
It is. Yeah. And there is more about the living waters. It resonates with water, right? And we exist about water, like 80% or 90%. And this living water is also energy. And if you have a look at the cliffs of Aquarius, there is this, it's like water, but it's also like a waves of energy. And it's about the energy that's living inside all of us and inside all of the living beings, animals, plants, whatever, here on Earth. And it's the consciousness or the raising of awareness that everything is energy, and that when we are in balance, when we are in harmony with ourselves, with others, and with everything that there is, then there is abundance. Then we can really receive, and we can the pouring of the water, it will always continue.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and doesn't it say also it's like the quantum wave also?
It's like the quantum. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, it's like the electricity, the quantum waves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Healy comes in very beautiful in all of this, right?
It is. Yeah, it is. It's like divine timing.
Yeah.
Because you mentioned the Tesla energy, the world wasn't ready for it. Now the world is ready, and the world will be more ready in a couple of years.
And all of us on the forefront of this field, we're like warriors. We're the rainbow warriors, sharing these new tools and these new opportunities, freedom and abundance with the world. So you can be really proud of yourself, because it's really special to be amongst those few already in the know. And we're like, what is it, 130,000, 130, 140,000 Healys have been sold. So there's loads more to go.
Yeah.
And, Maaike Pieters, the founder of Healy, he said he wanted the whole world to have a Healy in their possession within 5 years, and it's happening. Yeah. So what are the opportunities for Healy? Well, if we look at the year 2020, many people have lost their jobs. Many people have lost their businesses. And as I said before, many people have come to realize that, change is needed, and they want to be part of the change, and they also want to change their lives around, and they want to break out of the system. There's also many people that want to live a location independent life, that want to travel, that want to, have the laptop lifestyle, the freedom lifestyle. So for those people, it's really good to know that the global health and wellness industry is already a 5 trillion US dollar business. That's really a lot. And it is growing with 6% per year. So imagine, when we're finally in the age of Aquarius, correct me, but that's
Yeah.
2024. They say that we're really
Okay.
entering the age of Aquarius. Imagine how big it will be. Like in 2025, network marketing itself will be $1 trillion business. So if you're watching this and you're still deciding about joining Healy, this is your moment.
It is, and according to the Age of Aquarius, it's really the end of the big companies and the top-down structures. This is about community building. This is about sharing. It's about equality. It's about networking. It's about taking care of you and your environment. Yeah, so it really fits in.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time is there. And
Yeah.
what we will experience is that people will be more open to this kind of like selling, if you want to call it that. It's just
Sharing is
sharing, exactly.
Yeah. And we have a beautiful community. It's the Quantum Unity International Community. And in that, we have a beautiful group of people all, wanting to contribute to this new earth, co-creating it together. And there's so much there for you to have natural success by just joining and sharing and doing what you love to do. And by joining all the beautiful personal development we have, the coaching, the masterminds that are there for you. And you can really tap into your genius. Because if you're a coach or a healer, if you have your own business, you can really mold your Healy business. And Maaike and I will do another interview about that later, about how you can really use the Healy to create your own products, to create your own. It's not only about sharing it with the world, but it's also about using it in your own practice. We both do. We both use the Healy in our own coaching, and we created products around it. To help other people tap into their awareness. So, I think we leave it at that. And if you can say one more word about the Age of Aquarius, Maaike, what will that be?
Aquarius is about sharing, humanity, community, technology, innovation, and invention.
So, and with your Healy in your hands, the choice is up to you. Your future is yours, and what will you do with it? So thank you for watching, and I hope that will inspire you to share your Healy even with more love to the world.